Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with another Hungry Hippos Productions.
Hungry Hippo. Okay.
Today, it's how to tennis tutorial.
Okay, so the equipment that you're gonna need is a tennis racket and a ball. Remember to hold the tennis racket like how you would shake someone's hand. To get you familiarized with the court and its inner workings, I'm gonna be telling you where you can serve, where you're supposed to be hitting the ball from, and where it counts as out. This is the court. Yes, I know it looks very difficult with all the words everywhere, but I will help you through it. For right now, we are only going to focus on the baseline, the service box, the net, and the singles sideline. Starting with the singles sideline, that is where the game of singles will be played in, and anything outside of that will be considered out. Next, moving on to the baseline, that is where the server will begin the rally. Note that they will have to be behind the baseline off of the court to start the serve. Now moving on to the service box is actually any of the closest boxes to the net, and it changes depending on where you are serving from. So let's say you are serving in the bottom left corner of the court, then you are going to try to hit the ball in the top right service box. Next is the net. The net is what gives challenge mostly to this game, but also splits down the court to a left and right section. Next up, we are going to be figuring out what types of serves there are. Now let's ask the professionals.
All right. Next up, we're going to be going over the 3 different types of serves. Number 1, the bounce serve.
Number 2, drop serve.
Number 3, the overhand. Next up, how do you know if your serves are in or out?
I don't know.
Well then, come with me.
Now, if we look at this video, we are going to see that blue is going to be serving and hitting it into that service box. And as the rally begins and it gets over to red, red can hit it into anywhere in that green square. The ball landing right there would be considered a fault, and we'll go over that in a minute. Next, let's go over scoring. You need a total of 4 points to score a game. And you get 15, then 30, then 40, and 45 for each point you earn, respectively. You need 4 points in total to win a game. Winning 6 games will give you a set, and it's okay if you lose 1 or 2 games, as long as you still win 6 games by the end, then you will get the set. And lastly, for scoring, you need 2 sets to win what is called a match. Now, there's a few more things that we still need to go over, like how having 0 points is called love. And if both you and the enemy team both have 40 points, that is called a deuce, and you need to score 2 times to be able to win the game. Next, let's cover what's called a let. So blue is going to be serving, and what's going to happen is they are going to hit the net, but it still goes over into the correct service box. A let allows the server to reserve. Now let's go over some common faults. Common fault number 1, stepping over the baseline when serving. Common fault number 2, serving outside of the service box. And common fault number 3, when the ball hits the net then does not land in the service box. Remember that 2 faults grants the other team points.
Well, you might be thinking, how do I play duos? For that, you're gonna need a friend. Where am I? Oh, what the? Let's get started. Wait, no. To play, we're gonna need some opponents.
Before we start, we're going to need to bring up the court. And this time we're going to be talking about the doubles sideline, the service line, and the tram line. Starting with the doubles sideline, that is the line that it takes for something to get out and not the singles sideline, at least for doubles. So the service line splits up the service boxes and the area behind it to make it so with doubles there's 2 areas to play in. And next, the tram line, which is basically just the extra space that you have when playing doubles. Now, we still have a few more things to go over, but I'll have my friend explain it.
In doubles, we get to use all this extra space. But remember, when you're serving, it's still gotta be in the box. All right, just like singles, the server is gonna start on the right side. This server is gonna stay for the entire game. My teammate is gonna be next to the net, so he can hit some spikes.
A game of doubles is still very different from a game of singles. When you serve, you still need to hit it in the opposing service box, but when you hit it back, it can be anywhere in that green area.
All right, we're gonna start with the rally, and the score is love, love. All right, let's test your knowledge. What's the score?
Is it A, Danny DeVito, B, the Yahoo search engine, C, Love15, or D, your IP address?
Incorrect. The score is 15 love because we were serving.
Now you know everything there is to know about tennis, and you can get out on that court and have a fun time with friends and family. Thank you for watching all the way through, and you can like and subscribe for more content like this. And remember, stay hungry, hippos.